everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 things that I keep on my night table that help me to sleep better. Now, for as long as I can remember, I have had trouble sleeping. Even as a child, I remember not sleeping as well as my friends did around me. So out of necessity, I've had to become a bit of an expert on sleep hygiene. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some of the things that have helped me to improve my sleep the most. I think most people know that it's important to get a good night's sleep, and we all get that this is good for us, but I think that most people don't fully understand the extent of the benefits that we get from good quality sleep. And in one of my favorite books on sleep called Sleep Smarter by Sean Stevenson, he outlines some of the clinically proven health benefits that come from getting consistent good quality sleep. So some of these benefits include faster healing, because your body actually does the vast majority of healing while you're asleep. It also can give you better skin and a more youthful appearance. There's emotional regeneration and better relationships, decreased risk of stroke and cardiovascular disease. You can have fewer accidents, lower levels of inflammation, enhanced function of the immune system, and lower risk of cancer and infection. There's hormonal balance that happens when you get good quality sleep, faster rate of weight loss, decreased pain, stronger bones, lower risk of Alzheimer's disease and cognitive decline, better memory, and increased longevity. It's obviously worth putting mega effort into your sleep hygiene because the payout from this can be huge. Now, before I dive into the things that help me to sleep better and the things that I keep on my nightstand that help me with that, let me tell you the one thing that you won't find there. The one thing you won't find on my nightstand or anywhere in my bedroom is my phone. My bedroom is a strict no phone zone. At night, about an hour before I go to bed, I turn off my phone and I plug it into the charger in the living room, and that's where it stays all night until the morning. And then when I get up in the morning, I wait at least 30 minutes before turning my phone on. Now, let me tell you, if you are not already doing this, this one right here alone is a game changer. Now, the 3 things on my night table that help me to sleep better. The first one is a daylight simulator. And this one is not so much about the quality of my sleep as it is about the quality of my mornings. A daylight simulator is an alarm clock that's meant to replace the traditional style of alarm clocks that most of us use, which involves getting ripped out of a really deep sleep in the morning with some loud, obnoxious sound that you're frantically swatting at and trying to make stop. With a daylight simulator, what it's doing is working with the way your body has evolved to thrive. It's a more natural way of waking up. So what it does is it has a light that comes on about 30 minutes or so before your planned time when you want to wake up. And the light comes on very dim at first, and then it slowly gets brighter and brighter as it gets closer to the time that you want to wake up. And how this helps is that this light slowly wakes you up in a more natural way, and it's gonna, most of the time, allow you to wake up in a lighter phase of your sleep cycle. So you're waking up not with that feeling of being jolted out of a deep sleep, not knowing what's going on. You're waking up more alert and feeling more refreshed. Now, if the light doesn't wake you up, then an alarm eventually will go off at whatever time you set it for, but you have options of nice soothing sounds like ocean waves and birds chirping and so forth. Now, I use this every single day, and I find that about 3 out of 4 mornings I wake up just from the light, and then about 1 out of 4 days I need that alarm to wake me up. The one I got on Amazon. It cost about $40 US. I'll link it in the video description if you want to check out this particular one. There are many options out there. Many are fancier and much more expensive than this one, but I find that this one has been all that I need. The second thing on my night table that helps me to sleep significantly is a white noise machine. I turn this on just as I'm about to go to sleep, as I'm turning off my lights, and I set it to a sound that reminds me a bit of what it sounds like to be on a plane. So this little speaker just emits a sound that's sort of just this nice, light, solid background noise. And I use this because I'm a very light sleeper. So any sounds outside or sounds from my snoring husband are gonna wake me up, but having this continual level of white noise helps to drown out all of those other noises, and it helps me to stay asleep through the night. And it has many noise options, so you can set it if you prefer to the sound of ocean waves or crickets chirping, and the volume is adjustable, there's a timer on it, and there's even a small nightlight, which is really handy. This one I also got on Amazon for about $20. I'll link it in the video description if you want to check it out. And again, just just like with the daylight simulator, with the white noise machine, there are tons of options out there, and many of them are way fancier than this one that I got and way more expensive. But this one I've been using for a long time and I'm happy with it. No regrets. It really does all that I need. And the third thing on my nightstand that helps me to sleep is a meditation timer. This one I use to help me to fall asleep. So every night when I go to bed earlier than I actually want to go to sleep to allow time for a 3-step pre-sleep routine that I do every single night. So step 1 of this routine is a health visualization. So I lay in bed with my eyes closed and I slowly scan my entire body, and I imagine every part of my body, from my brain to my eyes, my teeth, all the way through my organs, all the way down to my toes, being exceptionally healthy and thriving and in just really good shape, and repairing from the day whatever damage might have been done. And then step 2 is another visualization that I do, but this is an abundance visualization. So I then take a few minutes to imagine everything that I want in life coming to me easily. I imagine really grand, big things, but I imagine them being really small and easily attainable. And I picture them specifically in my mind, what those things are. I imagine them coming to me effortlessly, and I imagine myself already having them. And then from there, I move into the third step of this pre-sleep routine, and this is where the timer comes in. I do a few minutes of meditation. I find that taking even 5 minutes to quiet my mind before I try and go to sleep makes a world of difference. I just still laying there with my eyes closed, take a few minutes and just do my best to just quiet everything that's in my mind and let all the thoughts fall away and just lay there and enjoy the silence. Even 5 minutes of this can take off an hour of my lying there awake with my mind racing, trying to sleep. It is almost like magic how well it works. And since my bedroom is a no phone zone, I can't use my phone as a timer for this. And I find with this one specifically, I want to time it because I find it's easy to lose track of how long you've been doing it. And the reason I like this specific timer is that it's ridiculously easy to use, even in the dark. All you do is rotate it so that the number of minutes that you want to set it for is at the top, and then it sets for that amount of time. So you can keep rotating if you want it more, and then when the timer goes off, you simply rotate it back to the start position and it's done. And I call this a meditation timer, but it's actually a timer that was created for any purpose. I got it on, you're gonna guess, yes, Amazon, and it was about $20. So I'll link that one as well in the video description if you're curious to check it out. So these 3 things on my nightstand cover me falling asleep, staying asleep throughout the night, and then waking up in a good space. And then if you open the drawer on my night table, you'll also find earplugs and an eye mask that I use every single night, and also a dimly lit Kindle that's loaded up with novels that I also often read before I go to sleep because it also really helps to shut down my brain. So that's it. So what are your sleep tips? I'd love to hear them in the comments because I'm always looking for new things that can help me to sleep better, and I'm sure the other people watching this video would appreciate hearing them as well. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.